Good morning everybody, Josh Masters here. This week I want to talk about something that a lot of people are asking me about right now, and it's to do with the price momentum that we're experiencing, and especially in Sydney. Over the last 12 months we've probably seen 10 plus % across the suburbs in terms of growth. But I do want to drill down into that a little bit more and to give you an insight into why I think prices are going to move the way they are coming into the next few months and into 2014. I think if you look back at last year, while we did experience great price growth and a lot of it was recorded as a 12-month period, we actually didn't experience great momentum in the market really until after the election, and that was in September. It's not that long ago. It was only 3 months before Christmas. So up until that point, the market was ticking along, but there was no great frenetic energy until the election came. Now, you've got to remember, at the end of the year, a lot of people are very busy, and the property market doesn't move in the same way stocks do, for example. You can't just get on the phone to your stockbroker and say, I'd like to buy some property, and suddenly you've got property. It takes a little bit more time, and the property market tends to move a lot slower because of that. So you've got people going out there responding to price increases, but they've got to go and talk to their broker. They've got to get their papers in order. Some of them may even have to do their tax returns. Now, coming up to Christmas, that can be quite challenging time-wise. So what I feel is that while a lot of price growth did happen in September and October and November, a lot of people probably were held back because of their time constraints and really didn't get things together until January, where they had a little bit more time on their hands. So the way I see prices moving now, which is actually reflected in the last 4 weeks that we've had in February, it has been very active in February. We've been getting some great results property-wise. But a lot of those people who were thinking about it in September, October, November and saw the responses by the media are now getting into the market. And that's where we're seeing this flow of money coming back in and prices really continuing through into this year. So when people ask me, Josh, do you think prices will continue, especially for the Sydney market, which has experienced quite a lot of growth? Well, yes, it did experience some strong growth, 10-12%. That's not overheated by any means, and I do think there's probably another 10-12% in the market, and we're definitely seeing that momentum coming through, and we'll probably see it go through till at least June, subject to no economic sort of downturns in any areas that really affect Australia. So that's my market sort of update for the moment, and my take on the momentum that we're experiencing going forward. I really do think we've got a little bit more to run in 2014, and I don't think we've seen the best of it yet. And this is Josh Masters signing off today for Empire Property.